Steve, the latest GDP figures have been released. That it shows a 0.5% quarterly growth. Inflation, however, looks to be coming down. It's not as high as it was.
Well, I guess people are now showing the spending habits of someone who's had a whack over the head with 7 straight interest rate rises, with another one likely next Tuesday, Shari. So something's got to give. And I've heard some horrendous examples today of what people were paying for their monthly mortgage, 6 months ago and what they're now being asked to pay. And you've got a lot of those people, as you know, Shari, coming off fixed rate mortgages. Exactly. That'll happen in the next couple of months. You get another 0.25 next week. People are really hurting. I'm not surprised that those figures show that we've stopped spending.
Yeah. Well, this surprised me because, you lay out the scenario that you just did. I've been so critical of the RBA Governor, Philip Lowe, because he encouraged people to take out loans, promising there wouldn't be any rate rises until 2024. We've now had a series of them. Billionaire businessman Gerry Harvey, he's come out and defended the governor. He says the institution has been unfairly targeted. What are your thoughts on this?
I think Gerry's wrong, and I think Philip Lowe was wrong to do what he did when he said, keep borrowing money, keep buying houses. I mean, Andrew Clennell did a door knock in one of the electorates in Sydney today. One of the blokes who opened the door said his mortgage rate had gone up by something like $2,000 a month, and he's now fearful it's going to go up again. I mean, inflation is out of control. Everything costs more in the supermarket. We're all feeling the pain. No one's going to feel any pain for me on this, but I can tell you, Shari, last weekend, how much do you think I paid for 2 pints of beer in a Melbourne pub? $36.58 for 2 pints. $36.
Wow. Where were you drinking? What suburb was this?
Wow. I knew you'd ask that. Do I really have to answer?
No, you don't. You can have some privacy. Although you did just bring it up on national television.
I was in the Portsea pub. But nonetheless, $36.58 for 2 beers? Give me a break.
Very expensive. Now, Australia's largest sporting codes, including the AFL and NRL, are preparing to come together and campaign for the Indigenous voice to Parliament. Steve, should sporting codes stick to sport, or do you think they should be getting involved in debates like this?
I'd like them to keep out of it. It's not just AFL and NRL, it's netball, it's tennis, it's cricket, the whole lot. The AFL has always been very wokish about things. I just have one small question, and that is, have they actually polled anonymously the players to find out if they want to get involved?
Yeah. Steve Price, thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next week.